Yes, it's me, it's Adge, it's Sim Airport. The last episode, we had the security congestion, which we had to deal with, which seems to be alleviated now. We had a pretty good day yesterday. Just verify that. Let's go to yesterday. Yep. No delays there. And all the flights were fully loaded as well, so that's good. Today, again, it's a pretty busy afternoon. Got that busy Pacific flight that we looked at yesterday as well. Sorry, yesterday in the last episode. It wasn't yesterday; it was earlier on today. So we got that one with 133 passengers. I think the aim of the game at the minute is just to get some money together. I want to go and upgrade. Build up the size of the terminal, and hopefully be able to expand upwards. Onto the first floor. So go up one level. Then we could have the a large. Is it large or extra large? Let's have a look. Yes, there you go. Look at it. We can get a large gate then, and that'll allow us to service larger aeroplanes with more passengers. We could also think about perhaps putting the security zone on the first floor as well once it's constructed. And then perhaps the rest of this space here, where the security zone is at present, I can go ahead and just be extra officers perhaps. We definitely want to grow upwards. And also outwards, perhaps moving this gate up in line with these two, gate A1 and B1. If you put C1, so they're all three in a row. And that gives us room to expand the terminal eastwards. We'll call it eastwards, to the right. Obviously it's blocked at the minute by this gate. That's fine. We had to do that, if you remember, several episodes ago, we had the problem with the delays. Because we were cramming too many flights into just two gates. And then we were getting that bad knock-on effect where one delay would then delay the next flight from that gate, and then that would be delayed to the next flight would then be delayed as well. Excuse me. So if you remember, we had to put this gate C1 here, because it was what we could afford at the time. Obviously expanding, laying the foundations is expensive. Right, so how much would it cost to just grab that gate? It's a small gate, isn't it? No, we could fit it there quite comfortably. And they are cheap, the small gates. Only 20,000. We've got 172. So that'll take us to 150. How much would it cost to put the foundation? Oops, put the foundation out so it's like that size, isn't it? 70. So yeah, expanding that foundation and putting the gate there, we could easily afford to do that. So I think we'll do that first, because that's going to free up space for future expansions. So what we're going to have to do is obviously get this gate constructed. Reschedule the flights from gate C1 to the newly constructed D1. We'll just pause it while we do that. So we'll go on flight management. Still no early AM flights yet. And if we just move all these down. One. Sorry, not. Yeah, move them down one onto gate D1. That means gate C1's empty. I'm not sure if these take effect today or if we don't see those effects until tomorrow. So this is today. No, so they're all on gate C1 still, so what we don't want to do at this point is delete gate C1. Oh, I still need to do the staffing for that, the bar that we had to move in the last episode. So just make sure it tallies up with the others. Yeah, that's all lined up. So we'll just run this day through. Get, you know, these operations out of the way, these flights handled and moved on. When's the last? When does? Okay, so the yeah, okay, so it doesn't run into the next day, so that's good. So as soon as this Atlantic international flight, which is obviously on C1, there we see. So when that leaves at what's that, 11:15, then we'll go ahead, pause, demolish, extend, and get it all set up for gate D1. And then we can also get rid of this bit of tarmac, this taxiway here. And that gives us all this space and free space to move outwards, which is good. Then we've not penned ourselves into this tiny little corner, which at the minute we are, but obviously once these changes take effect, that's not going to be a problem anymore. It would be good to go. So we do just need to basically run this day through at max speed. How did we do yesterday, actually? I didn't have a look. No late departures, and all flights were fully loaded. Oh, so that was our busiest flight, the 140. I didn't notice that one. I thought this was the busiest. Okay, so we had a 140. How are we looking today? Quieter, a lot quieter. Busiest flight is this WestJet 4615 at midday with 125 passengers. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. So the new expanded security area is still holding up. Actually, this bottom line here, this is our first class and flight crew line. Excuse me. Oh, you have to excuse me there. So, midday. This is where our busy flight. I guess this is this one. Yeah, the WestJet 4615. That's boarding. 125 passengers. It's got 50 minutes, 45 minutes to depart. I think we should be okay. All the passengers look like they're in the line. There we go. 20 minutes early, I think. Yeah. No, 10 minutes early. Okay. So obviously this has got the warning symbol on it because it's not connected to anything in terms of like a gate agent desk. Well, that's obviously going to change when we expand it out. How many more flights have we got due in on gate C1? 2. 84 passenger one and 101 passenger one, plus this one which is currently loading, obviously. That's just departing now, though. I wonder if maybe we should upgrade the size of the runway as well, because I imagine the larger planes need a longer runway. So that'll be something to think about before we, or when we're about to put the larger gates in. It's no good having the large gates if the truffing planes can't land at the runway because it's too short. Upgrade. No, you can't actually just increase the length. I'm guessing you have to do it. Right. Okay, so we need to get rid of the runway lights first as well. Okay, it's nearly 2000 hours, 8 o'clock. Just got the one more flight. I think. Do you know what? I actually think, because of how tight it might be, I'm gonna go ahead and is it demolish? Must be demolish for that. Oh. What have I just tried? Oh, have I just demolished something in the airport? Can I close? No. Okay, we were too late anyway. I wanted to try and just cancel that flight, and I thought that if I could just demolish the gate to cancel the flight for me, but for some reason I couldn't demolish it. I guess it's because you have to cancel the flight first or something. Anyway, it's about to depart. As soon as she's there we go. Let's pause. Now we should be able to get rid of it. I hope. Do I have to... There's one flight scheduling to use this gate that must be rescheduled first. Guess it's this one that's departing. Okay, now there's still a flight scheduled. What? Nothing's scheduled for this gate. Oh, it's still. Ah, okay. Wait till it's actually there. We go. Now it's departed. Okay, pause it. Now we should be able to dismantle. Yeah, there we go. So we can dismantle that. Obviously the gate agent desks, need to dismantle them. We need to get rid of the queue. So let's shrink this bugger down. We need to make sure that he's assigned to the baggage depot ready. What time's the first flight on gate, our new gate D1? What time is it? 7:30. Should, oh I don't know actually, I've never really timed. Why can't I construct that? What's preventing me? Is it this? I can get rid of that anyway, so. I'm guessing the taxiway probably was stopping me. Yes. There we go. Hopefully these guys will have this built before 7:30, which is when the flight's due. Is that when it's due to arrive or depart actually? Today. D1 7:30, yeah. So we've got what, 7 hours 10 minutes to build this. I wonder if we could chuck a few more workmen at it, hire 3 more. It's gonna help a bit. I think we should be okay. We've still got 6 hours to go. So we're going to need to clear this wall and this door. And then just, that's it. So you're actually just dropping off the supplies ready to begin the extra construction. We've got 5 hours to go. Come on, little men. That's it, get the wall done first. There we go. So we'll want a floor which is the wooden floor, which is that one. And we want that like... Just do it like that for now, just... Might be a bit tight. Okay, now we should be able to clear the rest of this wall away. Yes, there we go. Okay, so that floor needs to come in quick time, otherwise we're going to have some delays here. Just pause it for a second. So we need wooden flooring. It's wood floor 5 in that section there as well. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, then we want a large door. It's a large sliding door we're using. Then the gate agent desk. We have 2 in stock from our the gate that we had constructed before. So that's that. We've got 2 staff members ready for it because the 2 that were down here will just jump onto that. Onto these desks now they're, or at least once they're constructed. Shrink that section back. There we go. Can't assign those yet because they're not constructed, but as soon as they are, we'll assign them to the gate. There we go. Assign to there. And then we need to assign the queues. Oops, get rid of that. Assign. Assign. Are the gate? Yeah, they're assigned to both. Okay, so like that. And like that. Okay, I do believe that's ready to go. 2 hours to spare. Okay, so now we can do the rest of that flooring. I wanted to put that floor down first because otherwise we'll be having bloody patches of concrete underneath the gate agent desks. And it would just trigger me, so I risked it and put the floor down first, or at least a section of it where I knew the stuff was gonna, you know, in this space that the desks were gonna be occupying. So let's get some benches down. There we go. We can get some plants down for that environmental boost. Very good. I wonder if it's worth maybe putting some bathrooms down along this bit. Just run it through, let's get a couple of flights through, make sure everything's okay along here. So we've put a couple more plants in this corner and then one here. So we'll get rid of the heat map. Plant, plant, plant. Where was it, like there, I think? A couple in this corner like that. Okay, oh, we'll put an information screen up. A couple of them. Change that to C1. So he was boarded and departed on time. I've still got just under 50,000 left, so now we've cleared the space for the expansion. It will be a case of now just getting the money together to pay for it. Might even expand this out as well. I don't know. How large is a large gate in terms of footprint? Oh, okay. So I think perhaps we just put them along there actually. One there, and then one, you know, wherever it would line up. And then we can expand him out there. Obviously the top floor then needs to come all the way down here. That's fine. The runway needs to be expanded. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, I know what I want to. I know what I want to do. And should be able to do this without too much interference. Foundation. That's overkill on the sides. That's what I need to do. That's plenty. But it should be plenty. What I want to do is actually get a VP of Finance. So let's hire a Finance VP in preparation. We'll slow down a second. We want to put some carpet down. And then we want an office desk. We can't do it yet until the flooring's done. Okay, so we need a door. That's a desk. We need a door. And then the office desk. Whoops, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. And then the office chair. And then zone this as an office. And this should then be taken up by our VP of Finance. What's missing? Office chair. Required. Oh, it's doing that thing. There we go. That's better. You have to include the walls as well. Okay, now that means we can get cheaper tax research. So we'll do that. That'll let us build money up a little bit faster. Obviously we're spending money to save money, but that's okay. And there's our new finance VP. He's currently looking at tax loopholes. So we've got a 315,000 bank loan out at the minute. Ooh. How much do we pay? Does it show you a tax on here? Staff? Is it under infrastructure? No. It's not under your terminal fees. Whoa. Retail, perhaps? Nope. Not sure where your tax rate is displayed. Is it on here? Revenues adjustment. Is that? I guess that's probably the tax rate. I'm assuming. Could be wrong. But anyway, guys, we'll leave this episode here. Managed to do a little bit of rearranging rather, in preparation for future expansion. Just check how we've looked today. All good. Yep, everything looks a-okay. How we're looking tomorrow? Not too bad. Busy flight there, 1:40 at 6:30 AM. Are we still not able? No, still not able to get the early AM flights. That's fine. Hopefully one day. Perhaps they're the large planes. That's oh, what I do want to do right now, actually, before I forget. How do I get rid of the runway lights? Do I have to clear them? Build, clear. What's that? No, don't dismantle the runway. Jesus. How do I get rid of the runway? So how do I get rid of the runway lights? guess I can't. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 61,000 for that, okay. We'll go for that size. That doesn't quite unlock all the planes, but we're not ready for all of the planes yet. Come on, get this. This will be constructed before the first flight comes in at 6 o'clock. It should be. Now, what's wrong? Oh, is it? I've still got some more work to do on it. Okay. Come on, guys, get on with it. Okay, what time was the flight? Around 6 o'clock. Should be okay. Oh, okay, taxiway. Of course we can't afford that. Of course. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I know. Demolish. I think that should give us the materials we're looking for too. Has the rain? I think the range changed. Oh, didn't see them before. I think new things have been added in. Oh no. Fucked. Absolutely fucked it. Oh. Oh, okay, that's satisfying. Oh. That's not pretty at all, though, is it? Okay, let's, just see to that. Okay, there we go. I thought I'd fucked it up then. I thought... Oh, no, yeah. I was lucky that having just a taxiway connected to it, even if it's not connected to anything else, satisfied the criteria. It didn't affect the flights, awesome. You know, rather than the game realising, well, yeah, you've got a bit of taxiway, but it's not going anywhere, so that doesn't count. So please connect up to the main taxiway if that makes sense. But yes, luckily we didn't have to do that, so our flights could still come in, because otherwise we'd have been really screwed at that point, because none of the flights could have landed. We were $1,000 in the hole. We couldn't increase, so we couldn't extend our credit line. It wasn't good. Wasn't good at all, but we're all okay. Anyway, yes, ran on for a bit there, but just thought we'd check out the drama, see what happens. In the end, it was all okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves, folks. Bye bye.